Morning everybody, Mike from FisherMN here. We finally made it. I'm at Favorite Lake in Grand Rapids, Minnesota. It's been a while. I haven't been here since the beginning of the summer. Looks like somebody beat me here today, which doesn't happen very often, but I'm glad to see it. Maybe it means the lake is going pretty good right now. We're gonna get out there and we're gonna try to catch some bass today. Let's go fishing. Great to be back. Just feels good to be on the lake. Definitely looks like a little bit low conditions, but I'm guessing there's still a few fish around. Do my best to get you some good footage without covering up the lens. Starting with the Booyah Pad Crasher, as usual. I start here because last year, in kind of a similar windy condition, had a big hit that I missed. It's amazing because most of the videos I have from this lake, if not all, the weather is just beautiful. So it'll be interesting fishing it today, especially if it calms down a little bit, to see if those fish will still be kind of biting. All right, these reeds up here will give us a hint whether they might be chasing around the reeds, and the calmer side of the lake has a lot of these. So let's hope we get one up here. Okay, we are on our preferred side of the lake. If we have some depth, we can fish right up against the reeds, which is where I think we got a good chance at some frog bass. We'll fish our way in. Something about this lake, I don't know if it's just because I fish it when the weather is nice, but the reeds stay straight up and down. So that just works so well to just bounce this frog around. I was hoping early there'd be something kind of cruising right along this line here. So far, nothing. There we go. There we go. There we go. Looked like a nice one. Let's see. All right. That's something. There we go. That guy came back for it. First fish in the boat. Favorite lake. Nice round fish. Alright, we're gonna cast right off the edge of where the weeds stop. We're gonna use our square bill crankbait. The frog bite has been slow so far. I'm still hopeful for a different section of the lake. We'll work our way back that way. Alright, when the fishing is slow, we take out the yellow. Big thanks to panfish expert Chad. He hooked me up with a nice package of 2-inch gulp jigging grubs. Let's see if we can get some fish biting. Drop it right down the back side of that big weed. See if there's a fish sitting there. Yes, there is. How about that? And what do we got? We got a nice sunfish with a tail that has a slice out of it. Look at that guy. That is giant. Beautiful fish. Nice big sunfish. Keep them coming. All right. Booyah Pad Crusher not doing its usual stellar job today. We're gonna sub in the Spro bronze-eye frog in a darker color. Sometimes on an overcast day it gives a better silhouette for the fish. Alright, fish on, skimming. Little guy, but a fish. It's only two. It's only two so far today. You know how chunky those little guys are. So what do we got today so far? Midday report. Even though I don't think it's midday, I think it's still morning. Got 2 frog bass, 1 big sunfish on the yellow, and 1 crappie on the yellow. We can do better. There's a cutoff where the lily pads stop and then it's just reeds. Let's try right on that edge. See if we can get one. There we go. Uh-oh. There, he's off. Off of it. That is a bigger fish. Of course, when you cut all small ones, it looks like a 8-pounder. I think we got a nice fish here. Oh, yeah. Whew! That is a big guy. All right. Talking about the transition from the lily pads to just reeds. This guy was in the just reeds part. Turn on our front camera for this one. All right. That is a good favorite lake fish. Fat, short. That guy hit it as the frog was hitting the water. All right, let's see what kind of length we've got. All right, 18, 17.25. Good fish. Nice fish. Get him in the water. Alright, that's what we've been waiting for. Lily pads end here, and that guy came just out from where the lily pads ended. Let's see if there's a couple of them out there. Did catch one smaller one inside, kind of deep in this way, but you would guess that some of the bigger guys are going to be hanging out here with access to deeper water. Just looking for any kind of little pattern that might be happening. Oh, there we go. That was cool. Slurped it up right next to me. Alright, we're gonna sling him in. Another good fish. There we go. We getting something going a little bit late here. Late morning. This guy was not coming off, that's for sure. Put these pliers in there. There we go. Another nice little chunk. Just kind of moving the frog along in these loose reeds here. And I don't know if it's a color thing or what, but this Spro frog is working. It is kind of typical to take out a darker colored frog on a cloudy day. The idea is that as the fish is looking up, you can see a better silhouette. Whereas if a fish is looking up, see how that belly kind of blends in with the sky. So I think that's the idea anyhow. Oh man, that guy just sipped it in. That was a little guy. There we go. Let's see, get a quick length on him. 17.25. Nice. Chunky, chunky, chunky. I think I got my scale working. Let's test it out on this guy. £3, 5 ounces. That is a chunky fish. Nice. I'm starting to have my doubts whether is this still going or not, which probably means I'm going to get a bite soon. I looked away for a second. There we go. This guy's kind of long and skinny. Yeah, look at that. oh, just shy of 19. 18 3/4. This guy, almost 19 inches, is 3 pounds 12 ounces. So, man, if this guy packs on the pounds, that'll be a 5-pounder. Beautiful. I forget sometimes the power of pausing with a frog, especially on a colder day. Sometimes those fish just need it moved a little bit slower. Another one, he just sucked it in. Lifting him up like he's a little 2-pounder. Another chunky fish. What is he, about 15 inches? Oh no. 16 inches. So let's see, 16 inches. And this fish is 1 ounce. That can't be right. There we go. Yeah, 16 incher and 2 ounces short of 3 pounds. Nice fish. No! Oh. Looked like a bass, but oh man. Oh. Sure looked like a bass, but it sure cut me off like a northern. All right. So I am putting on something I found at a local bait store, and they're very hard to find. It's a Reaction Innovation Swamp Donkey. And this frog is super interesting to me. First of all, because it's the frog that I learned how to frog fish with. Is the first frog I had some success with. And another thing about it is that the company years ago, talking like 10 years ago, had a time when they forgot to put their hook order in or didn't get their hook order in. And they've got some special hooks on them. That's why these are so sought after. They've just got a little different tilt to them, as you can see. And so the frogs ran out at the stores that sold them, and online they weren't selling them. So there was a point where if you were to try to get a original Reaction Innovation Swamp Donkey, people were paying $50 for them. Now, I never did that, but you know, if you got a frog that you like or you're a pro and you want to use it, that's what they were going for. So when I saw this one the other day, I thought, I've got plenty of frogs, but if I ever need a dark color frog, this is one I'm going to use. Not sure what I've got here. Oh, it's a bass. Nice. There we go with the swamp donkey. First frog on a swamp donkey in a long time. It's another one of those chunky ones. Probably maybe 16 inches. Let us find out. We got 15 3/4. There are some robust fish here on Favorite Lake. Home stretch for the first part of the day here. Booyah pad crasher. The wind is laid down nicely. There we go. Summer 2021. Camera not on. Well, it kind of was, but the battery ran out. And we got this guy. Let's put him on the board and see how long he is. What do we got? He is touching 18. Nice fish. Good heavy fish. Always nice to get one on the way in. My goodness. He came back. Whew. That was a big northern. Couldn't tell when it was coming in if it was a bass or a northern head because it looked thick. Well, at least we got to see it. And we kept our frog. Win-win.